Okay, welcome back to Nine World Chronicles. And today we were talking about Gestinannanna, who is a deity that has some great news. She is a seer and a poet, as well as being a scribe and a bookkeeper. And among her names, she has some very cool epitaphs. She is called the Lady of Desolation, the Lady of the Vine, the Recorder of Hell, and the Bookkeeper of Heaven. You know, nicknames are very important to me, so she's already ranking high up on my list as among the best nicknames. Although she was considered to be a very minor goddess in her overall importance, although in her early stages she did have a cult center that was outside of the city of Lagash, or the settlement at that time. And she's mentioned, at least in text, in several other pieces of Sumerian literature, even going up to the Babylonian period. Now, she is known as the daughter of the goddess Ninsu, but unfortunately for her, she is the sister of the shepherd god Dumuzi. Now, this becomes important because Dumuzi, of course, is the husband of Inanna, and no one ever wants that trouble. And this trouble is, of course, that Inanna descends into the underworld and has to barter for her freedom because she's overpowered, and eventually trades her husband Dumuzi, who was, of course, a god of vegetation and grain. So he was essential to the crop surviving. So he would have to be out every 6 months, as we see with stories like Persephone, or even the Greek, the Kemetic rising of the Nile tales, the cycle of harvest. So she would descend into the underworld for 6 months while the music came back up, and that's what allowed our crops to grow. But essentially in this time, she served as the scribe of the underworld, and she is mentioned in the inscriptions that come after the descent into Inanna's descent into the underworld. So a very important piece in Sumerian mythology. She was a deity who would not be mentioned further beyond the Babylonian period, but had some relative importance, at least at this time. Very cool nicknames. I wanted to bring some attention to this deity. Thank you again. If you have more to add to this piece, please do so in the comment section. And as always, I ask you to hit that like and subscribe and click the notification bell so you'll be in the loop when new videos drop.